Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the 76ers tonight. Guys, the Lakers have bounced back tonight with a win at home, finally returning home after a 5 game road trip on the road, going 1-4 on the road. But finally, the Lakers are still undefeated, returning home with an undefeated streak at home. So, this is a good win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is an obvious and much needed win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it tonight. And, guys, there's a lot of things I want to get into when it comes to this win tonight against the 76ers for the Lakers. This is supposed to be an easy win, and they got it tonight. The Lakers beat the 76ers 116 to 106. LeBron James dropping a triple double tonight against Paul George and the 76ers. And guys, there's some new changes to the rotation, and especially in the starting lineup. JJ Redick is not playing games when it comes to this team. And I want to get into all of your thoughts and your opinions when it comes to the Lakers and this win tonight and the changes and just everything that went well tonight for the down to it, and finally returning home after a long road trip, going 1-4 on the road. Finally, they're back home. So I really want to get into all your thoughts and opinions. But before, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell and, of course, subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell. It's really important that you do so. So you'll be the first ones in when I go live. And comment in this live streams. I really appreciate, guys. I always appreciate your guys' thoughts and opinions about the game or just this Lakers team in general. And especially this time around when it comes to the changes that JJ Redick made to the Lakers starting lineup and the rotations, going with a 9-man rotation aspect in this game. And I think it was for obvious reasons because they were facing the 76ers. They were depleted with with players being injured, and especially with you know, well, not especially, but I mean like Joel Embiid, you know, getting suspended for 3 games because shoving a reporter. So that played in the favor of the Lakers winning this game as well. So, still there's some problems that were still being made in this game, but at the same time, there's a lot of effectiveness when it comes to the second unit playing their roles in this game as well. So, and we really have to credit JJ Redick when it comes to the rotations and just making the tough decisions and rightfully decision making when it comes to JJ Redick in this matchup tonight, and just the whole message for the past couple of days when it comes to the Lakers and that loss against the Memphis Grizzlies a couple of days ago. So um, there's a lot of things that were made and a lot of things that obviously went in the favor for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I want to get into all that, but once again, just follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers beating the 76ers tonight, 116 to 106. LeBron dropping a triple-double tonight. Anthony Davis continuing to put up MVP caliber performances, and just the new rotations, the new lineups in play in this game. And I think this was the right decision by JJ Redick. As we all know, before the game, there was reports came out that D'Angelo Russell got benched. He is the 6th man coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers, and for me, guys, I felt that was the right move. And it happened in the past with Darvin Ham, and we saw how things turned out with D'Angelo Russell. When he does get benched, he balls out and then somehow works his way back into the starting lineup. But I think this time around, with due to the injuries aspect of the Lakers rotation and how depleted it is of talent, it's the right move for JJ Redick to have some scoring power coming off the bench. That's what we obviously need from this Lakers second unit going into every single game. Just a little punch coming off the bench when it comes to like a sixth man, seventh man, their shooting aspects. And that's what, obviously D'Angelo Russell brings to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, he's a shooter slash scorer esque player, and we haven't been really seeing that from him from the beginning of the season. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not anything too surprising that he's not been doing that. And when it comes to this game, he showed up and shots were going in, and I think he put up 19 points in this game. So it was an effective move by JJ Redick to have that happen. And as I already mentioned, needed it because we need some firepower coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. And for a veteran like D'Angelo Russell to do so, it just obviously helps us win games and just brings that firepower. As I'm saying, I keep on saying it, but it seems like the right word to say because that's what we witnessed with D'Angelo Russell coming out the bench for the Lakers tonight. So he had a great game. I'm glad that there was some better rotation play instead of just having the same old rotations. In this game tonight for the Lakers, and Cam Reddish, he deserved to be in the starting lineup and all that when it came down to it for the past couple of games. Where has he been stepping up for the Lakers when players like Max Christie and D'Angelo Russell hasn't been living up to the expectations for the Los Angeles Lakers going into this season so far. So Cam Reddish, he deserves it. He deserves the promotion, I guess, being out of the rotation, being part of the bench roles, and now he's in the starting lineup. Could this be a continuation moving forward now? It sort of remains to be seen. I mean, it could be a possibility, but we just have to wait and see what's on the mindset of JJ Redick moving forward after this win with this changes that he made so far today. So I want to get into the stats and everything, guys. And once again, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you have any comments that you want to say about the Lakers in this win or just this team in general, comment in this live stream after my analysis. I'll read them out so we can hear about your thoughts and your opinions about the Lakers and uh, so far and what should they do to improve this team and all that. So uh, feel free to comment in this live stream. I really appreciate it. For some reason, I did not put the scores for the Lakers for you guys to see. So bear with me just for a moment so I can pull that up for you. Just a moment, guys. My apologies. Let's see here. Where's the full scoreboard? Bear with me, guys, just for a little bit. I prepared before I went live. Just give me a moment. There we go. The Lakers and 76ers box score. All right. And here we go. We're cooking. There we go. Let me just zoom this in so you guys can see the full scale of the Lakers win tonight. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, I think this is where it should be at. I think you guys can see all of that. There we go. So let's get right into it. Or actually, I don't know why I did that, but we already know the Lakers won this game. Obviously, 116 to 106. And, the Lakers played very well in the first, second, third quarter. I mean, they were sensational, throughout the game. And for obvious reasons, I mean, as I already mentioned with the 76ers, they were depleted with players. Tyrese Maxey, he was not playing in the game. And then you have Joel Embiid being suspended. And, you have Paul George coming back from injury. So he's working his way back to the fold. And, you just basically have some rotational players and still young guys that are still playing the game, when it comes down to learning the game. Similar situation what the Lakers second unit is for the Lakers. So it was kind of what it was. And Lakers had to take full advantage of that, and that's what they did tonight. with a effective win across the board from each quarter tonight. And they stepped up, guys. They bounced back after a two-game losing streak to the on the road with the Memphis Grizzlies a couple of days ago, and then the Detroit Pistons that should have been a win when it came down to it. So Lakers had to bounce back from this from that those losses that they suffered a couple of days ago. So and plus, guys, as I already mentioned numerous times throughout my live streams, the Lakers always play well at home, and right now they're undefeated at home. So this is a good sign that the Lakers do play better at home than they do in away games, and that was a similar situation what they did last season. As we all know, this is the same old roster that it was going into this season. So it's same skill sets, same mistakes, same everything that we already know about this team, and that's what we saw tonight with the Lakers, getting a win in LA tonight. So, and as I said, they play better at home than they do in away games. So this was one of them tonight. Obviously, Anthony Davis had a monstrous game out there tonight, continuing to put up MVP caliber numbers, playing through injuries, unfortunately. I just hope that he has time to rest here and there, and you know, hopefully, the Lakers will give him some time to rest a couple of games because he is dealing with a serious. Well, I don't want to say a serious injury, but it is a plantar fracture. I can't say the name. I just butchered the hell out of that. Oh my goodness! But at the same time, I mean that is the injury that he's dealing with. You guys can go to my Instagram. I have it in my stories, so you guys can check it out. It's what that injury is. I think it's on ESPN. So if you guys want to go check it out, free to do so. But yeah, he's dealing with that, playing through injury and still putting up MVP caliber numbers. Still another 30-point game, putting up 31 points out there tonight. Had a plus 20 out there tonight with 9 rebounds, 4 blocks out there tonight, playing the defensive side of the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just the way he did it tonight was just sensational on his part out there tonight. And guys, he's in the conversation for MVP, and it's news outlets from the ESPN and the rest of them are noticing, and they still have Anthony Davis number one for MVP race because he is leading the NBA in scoring. So that's just amazing that he's still doing that for the Los Angeles Lakers so far into the season. 31 points, four blocks, 9 rebounds, and going 2 of 3 from the three. So he's shooting his shots in this season so far. So 2 of them went in. So great job out there for him. And he went 11 of 20 from the field out there tonight. So great job out there for Anthony Davis and his great performance out there tonight. A monstrous performance for the MVP, candidate for MVP. So great job out there for Anthony Davis. Rui Hachimura had his struggles tonight, I have to say, even though it was great to see him return after not playing in the last game against Memphis. So it would have been much needed support for sure if he was playing in that game. So we could have won that game, but unfortunately he wasn't. But he returned tonight along with Anthony Davis with 9 points out there tonight, 4 rebounds, went 3 of 6 from the three. So that was pretty effective for him and his shooting efforts tonight. I mean, the Lakers shot 46% from the three out there tonight. So they had a better shooting night compared to most nights. So they were making their shots go in tonight when it came down to it. And most of that came from Austin Reeves out there tonight. And we'll get to him and his great performance offensively for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So just bear with me. With Rui Hachimura, having those shooting well tonight, 9 points, but he did struggle with foul trouble out there, having 5 fouls out there tonight, and most of them were kind of unnecessary fouls that he was committing, especially in the fourth quarter. But still, he still managed to help the team out as much as he can, and was pretty solid when it came to his shooting efforts in key moments and key situations in the game. So a solid night for Rui Hachimura. LeBron James, Mr. Triple Double, out there tonight, putting up a triple double with 21 points out there tonight, with 12 rebounds, 13 assists, and managed to give us 3 blocks out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a block party for the Los Angeles Lakers in this game. Once again, guys, just another great performance from LeBron James at age 39 with 21 points and a triple double performance out there tonight, going 2 of 4 from the three. And most of those threes came at key moments and key situations in the game, along with Rui Hachimura. So, once again, he really helped out the Lakers with his shooting efforts as well in this game, and going 9 of 14 from the field out there tonight. So, he had a great night. Great job out there for LeBron James out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish, you look at the numbers, it's not like jumps out at you. It's like, wow, this was the right move when it comes to like he's a good offensive player or defensive player. But, guys, when it came down to it, he proved his worth of, you know, um, being part of the Lakers rotation and then working his way now to the starting lineup. I mean, he earned it, especially when he really stepped up at times defensively when we were struggling against the Detroit Pistons and then the Memphis Grizzlies game. I mean, that was another great performance offensively when it came to the Memphis game where he played better offensively for us. But he's more of a defensive guy when it comes down to it. Not at the elite level, but when it came down to it, when we need help defensively, he steps up, and we witnessed that last season as well, beginning of the season, where he does shoot well and plays defense as well. He's not known for being a shooter slash offensive guy, but this was a change that JJ Redick wanted to make, and it's working now. Will that work moving forward? Sort of remains to be seen. It's just up in the air at this point when it comes to Cam Reddish now being in the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put up 3 points, had 1 block, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. So let's give him credit when it came down to that area of his game. Shot 1 3 and 1 field goal percentage out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, the numbers doesn't show it, but when he was playing the game, we saw some great effort on his part, in this game as well. He did have a -6, but still, his presence on the floor was really helpful when it came down to it. And I think he was guarding most of the time Paul George, I believe. I might be mistaken, but that's what he's known for being a good defensive player. And we saw that last season when he was guarding uh, KD half the time during matchups. So um, when there's an objective and a mission for him when it comes to guarding certain star players, he steps up to the plate. And we kind of missed that. And I kind of missed that from him, so far as a Laker. He was dealing with injuries for sure, left and right last season. And going into this season, he was working his way back to the Lakers rotation. He wasn't part of the Lakers rotation at first to the start of the season, but he worked his way when we were needed. When players like Max Christie and Gabe Vincent hasn't been living up to the expectations, he need JJ Redick needed to turn to the right player, and that's what he did with Cam Reddish tonight, being in the starting lineup. And we saw that multiple times throughout the road trip against the Detroit Pistons, where he played very well for us defensively. And then with the Memphis game, it was pretty good on his part when it came to the offensive side of the ball. He's not known for that, so it's rare to see him really ball out offensively. So, but defense is what he's known for. And that's what we witnessed tonight. And hopefully moving forward now with Cam Reddish, as long as he stays healthy. So, um, you know, solid night, I guess, when it comes to Cam Reddish tonight. Austin Reeves had a great night as well. 20-point performance when it came down to it, and all came from his shooting. Went 6 of 10 from the three, going 7 of 13 from the field, having 6 rebounds, 7 assists with 1 block out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Had a plus 14 out there tonight, and most of that came from the first half of the game where he was making some great shots at key moments, key situations. I mean, he was our shooter of the night for the Lakers when going once again 6 of 10 from the three out there tonight. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. A great performance on his part. Now let's get into the second unit, where the big change came from JJ Redick was that he benched D'Angelo Russell in this game tonight, and it could be a possibility that it will be a continuation moving forward now, as long as you know if D'Lo redeems himself potentially, maybe he'll work his way back to the starting lineup, but it just sort of remains to be seen because at this point it is working so far for this Lakers second unit. The firepower, as I mentioned, it was much needed, a bit of a boost for the Lakers coming off the bench because of the lack of depth and the lack of players that should have been, um, you know, stepping up this season, and we haven't really been seeing it from like Max Christie and Gabe Vincent, and it's just been pretty sad to watch at times. So JJ Redick making the right decision for having D'Angelo Russell coming out the bench, even though he hasn't been playing well for us starting wise. So, that obviously played a big role of him playing the way that he did tonight when it came down to it. 18 points, had a plus 13 out there tonight, and going 3 assists and 2 rebounds, and going 2 of 4 from the three and 7 of 12 from the field. So, he had a really good game. I mean, like I said, plus 13 out there tonight. So he was pretty helpful for the Lakers coming off the bench, and hopefully he will be that guy for us moving forward into the with multiple games coming up, and especially we're facing the Toronto Raptors in the next game, so that could be a possible win there for the Lakers, and it's at home, so that has to be a win for sure for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we just have to wait and see, and hopefully the Lakers will continue to win and stack up more wins moving forward, because um, this team is special. I mean, when they get their mindset and play basketball and just do the right things, not making dumb mistakes here and there, we can easily win games in this league. When it comes down to it, and being competitive in the Western Conference when it comes down to it. So, great job out there for D'Lo. Hopefully, it continues to be a continuation when it comes to his performances now moving forward. So, because you really need him to step up in these games moving forward now, because the past couple of games, starts of the seasons, he has been living up to that expectations for us. I mean, the guy has been averaging 12 points per game, which is not the best performance that he has once or he has always been. A guy who averages 18 to 20 points per game, shooting around 42% from the three. So hopefully that changes now moving forward. And if we continue to win games when he's playing like this, that could be a possibility that he will remain with this for the second unit for us if somehow Gabe Vincent and Max Christie don't step up their game or live up to the expectations going into this season, especially for Max Christie, because he has been a big letdown for us, and also Gabe Vincent when it comes down to it. So but yeah, it looks great. Looks great for sure for Gabe. Sorry, with D'Lo coming off the bench for us for sure. 18 points. Great job out there for D'Lo. Um, when it comes down to the rest, Jackson Hayes did had 8 points out there tonight, and you look at the rest. Most of the efforts came from our starting lineups, but we saw some glimpse of obviously D'Lo for sure. But we saw some efforts, or not really. I mean, when you look at the rest, I mean, Gabe Vincent did play for 16 minutes, but he still managed to make some bad efforts in this game, still putting up 2 points per game. So, not living up to the expectations for sure. But give credit where credit is due when it comes to Jackson Hayes for sure. But most of the efforts came from the Lakers starting lineup. I mean, Dalton Connect did play for 16 minutes, but only putting up 2 points. But he did have plus 17 out there. So even though it doesn't show numbers wise, he can contribute for sure for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. But still, 2 points. Still working his way and learning the game as he goes for sure. And then you have Max Christie. He wasn't part of the Lakers rotation at all. It was just during garbage time where he put up 2 points uh, for the start of the garbage time. So, but other than that, I mean, this was a great effort game performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, this was something that they obviously needed to do, and they showed it tonight when it came down to it. I mean, just a great performance overall by the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully, this continues on and they continue to stack up some wins because we really need them if we want to compete in the Western Conference when it comes down to it. So, it was a great move by JJ Redick to bench D'Lo. And most people think it will be a negative thing, but I think it's a positive thing, when it comes down to it. As already mentioned, uh, we need that firepower coming off the bench. We're not seeing it from Max Christie. We're not seeing it from Gabe Vincent. And unfortunately, with Dalton Connect, the preseason explosive performance out of him was just obviously hadn't really materialize going into the regular season, unfortunately. So he's still learning the ropes and still learning the game. He's still a rookie, so I don't want to put too much blame on him or anything like that. So he has a lot of potential, a lot of promise for him to be a great rising star in this league. So, but we needed somebody to step up for the second unit because, as I already mentioned, Gabe Vincent and Max Christie haven't been really living up to that expectations when it came down to it. So we needed the firepower with no Vando, no Christian Wood to add on depth to this team. We needed some firepower coming off the bench, and that's what D'Lo did for us tonight. And hopefully, it continues to be a continuation moving forward now because we really need him to step up for us coming off the bench and bringing that effort coming off the bench. So, because it really hasn't been working when it came to the starting lineup. And plus, the combinations of him and Austin Reeves have been a big letdown for us for sure when it comes to trying to win games. So, this was the right move by JJ Redick for sure. It was a similar situation what Darvin Ham did last season when it came down to it. I mean, because I don't know, maybe he will continue to ball out and maybe work his way back to the starting, but it's just sort of remains to be seen. Because with the lack of effort for us coming off the bench, it is really been hurting the Lakers for sure. So this was the right move by JJ Redick for benching D'Lo and being our sixth man coming off the bench because it really worked out when it came to this win. Now, it was against 76ers. They were depleted with rotation players. No Joel Embiid, no Tyrese Maxey. So, it was obviously a type of matchup where it should have been a win regardless. So, an easy win, if you will. So, this was obviously a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully they continue back up some more wins now with them returning home now. They're undefeated at home and they always play better at home. So, it is something that I hope will be a continuation now moving forward. They have Toronto, I believe, on Sunday, I believe. So this will be another possible easy win. But, don't underestimate teams for sure when it comes to the NBA. And we witnessed that against the Detroit Pistons a couple of games ago, when it came down to it. So hopefully Lakers will bring their A game on Sunday and deliver us another win for sure. But great job out there for the Lakers. They really got this win down for sure. Let's see here from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Win at home, lose on the road. Yeah, that was my talk so far for the past two live streams, and it's kind of been that way since last season. The Lakers play better at home than they play in away games. So right now they're undefeated at home and they're 4-1 on the road. So it is something that the Lakers for sure need to fix. But at the same time, my hope is that they try their best to potentially try to win some road games here and there, and just do what they're doing when it comes to home games and moving. Uh, sorry, lost my train of thought. But when comes down to it, for sure, Lakers play better at home than they do at away games. So hopefully they continue to win some games at home, so they can stack up some wins for sure and be competitive in the Western Conference for sure. All right. Also from Daniel, theme this year: Go Lakers. Yeah, absolutely. And we saw tonight the not the World Series Cup, with the Dodgers presenting it to Laker fans at Crypto.com Arena. So that was something special for sure to witness. So, I mean, they won the World Series, they won their championship. Could the Lakers do the same if they continue to win games to stop making dumb mistakes? Hopefully, that'll be a possibility. So let's just hope for that. All right, let's read here. AD MVP. Yeah, I mean, he had a monstrous game, and he's been continuing to put up monstrous performance, MVP caliber performances. Now, I believe he's number one in scoring now in the NBA. So he's continuing to stack up some stats and just being very effective for the Lakers, and so far now. And you know, for sure, he deserves it. He deserves MVP. He's playing through injuries as well, so that is another something to admire when it comes to a player who wants to get MVP so badly, and he deserves it for sure. If the Lakers continue to win games with him balling out with a monstrous performance, MVP caliber performances, there's no doubt that he will get MVP at the end of the day when it comes down to it. So let's all root for that and hopefully just pray that Anthony Davis just stays healthy as much as he can, because we really need him when it comes to the Lakers defensively. And we saw how bad the Lakers are when it comes to the defensive side. They're still lacking. I mean, Anthony Davis is our defense when it comes down to it. And when he sits down or or misses some games, you can tell that there's decline, huge decline on the Lakers defense. And it's just been horrendous when he is not on the floor. And that kind of tells you that he deserves MVP, because when he is not playing, the Lakers obviously lose games and lose in a bad way. But when he is playing, he makes a huge difference for the Lakers defensively and scoring as well. So there's no doubt in my mind. He deserves MVP. And that's kind of the traits for MVP, you know, as I already mentioned. So he has to get it. He has to get it when it comes down to it. LeBron, Reeves, AD. Yeah, I mean, they balled out. They were on fire tonight, without a doubt. Absolutely. Just a great performance out there tonight for LeBron James with a triple double out there tonight, and with Austin Reeves, 20-point performance and his 6 of 10 from the three. So his shots were going in when it came down to it. But Anthony Davis, his scoring ability really helped us out as well, playing through injuries, as I already mentioned. So the guy's a champ. The guy's a champ for sure when it comes down to it. So MVP for Anthony Davis, without a doubt. He deserves it. From Adam, welcome to the live stream. Gabe averaged 3 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists per game, while averaging 18 minutes is a cancer to the team. Until JJ realized that, I don't trust him. Yeah, I mean, there's some indications that JJ really needs to realize that Gabe Vincent is not the way to go, and also Lakers management. I mean, the front office needs to realize that. So my hope is that they find a trade very, very soon to replace Gabe Vincent because it's just not cutting up. It's not making any sort of improvements. And if somehow Max Christie need to be thrown into a trade, uh, maybe make it happen because it's just not working out. So you know, better backup for sure when it comes down to it because it's just not working out, not working out for sure. And people go a little too far that he is a cancer to the team. I don't think he is. It's just he's been a trooper. He obviously helps out the rookies with what's his name with Dalton Connect. So obviously he has the traits for sure to be a really good leader in the locker room, but at the same time, it is something that there's another side of things where he just doesn't live up to the expectations, along with Max Christie. So it is something that the Lakers really need to look forward to when it comes to changing up the roster and all that. So, especially the second unit, but with D'Lo coming off the bench for us and bringing that firepower for sure coming off the bench, there's no doubt that maybe once the returns of Vando and Christian Wood will play a big difference for sure. But for sure, I mean, it's just hasn't been that great for our second unit. And Gabe Benson and Max Christie so far this season hasn't been uh, that consistent and that trustworthy for sure for us coming up the bench without a doubt. So for sure. So yeah, guys. I mean, I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. Once again, the Lakers beat the 76ers 116 to 106. LeBron dropping a triple double out there tonight, and with the new changes to the Lakers starting lineup, all thanks to JJ Redick and his speech and his frustrations of this team and not shying away for criticizing his players. So, I mean, this was a right decision for J.J. Redick to make, and I don't want to say that because of all that the Lakers balled out the way they did, but at the same time, I mean, with the right changes that he made, it really paid off. It really paid off at the end. So. Give credit where credit is due when it comes to JJ Redick making the decision for benching uh, uh, D'Lo and having Cam Reddish, being in the starting lineup because it obviously worked out. It really did when it came down to it. So hopefully it will be a continuation moving forward because it has been very special to watch tonight. So, and plus we also have to think about it. 76ers, they are depleted with players. No Joel Embiid, no Tyrese Maxey. So you know, it was just an easy winnable game for the Lakers to take, regardless of the change. So it was a much needed one, and they got it tonight. So great job out there for the Los Angeles Lakers getting this win. And my hope is now that it will be consistent now moving forward, because the Lakers do uh, need to stack up some wins as much as they can, so they can be competitive in the Western Conference for sure. So let's just hope that they continue this and continue to dominate the way they are moving forward because this team can be special. They can be a threat in the Western Conference. I mean, of this season for sure, you know, proves that the Lakers can do what they did tonight. So it was just hopefully it could be a continuation now moving forward. So hopefully it does, without a doubt. First of all, I want to thank Daniel and Adam for their comments on here. I really appreciate it. And thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, once again, hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Show me love, support all over social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream, next video. The Lakers are going to be facing the Toronto Raptors on Sunday at home. So that could be a possible win, an easy win, hopefully. But, we just have to wait and see how that turns out. So, but I will be here on ZSN to give you guys the post game shows for sure. Every single Lakers game. So hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.